Let me make sure my hair looks good. Yeah, they shaped me up real good. Ready? What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to another very special video. I got a great one in store for you today. So as you can see here, I'm sure most of you could probably guess what we're gonna make today. It requires some jalapenos, some cream cheese, some bacon, some cheese. I'm gonna take our favorite bar appetizer, the jalapeno popper, the party pleaser, and I'm gonna go ahead and make a fancy grilled cheese sandwich out of it. Let's get to it. We're gonna wash our jalapenos, and we're gonna go ahead and take off the stem end, and then we're just gonna cut them right in half. Take off the stem end, cut it in half. All right, we have all of our jalapenos cut in half. We can throw these away. And now some people like to go ahead and take a spoon and rip out the ribs. I do it with my fingers. If you're gonna do that, be careful about touching your face. The jalapeno seeds and the ribs are hot. I'm just gonna go ahead and rip them all out, but I might recommend gloves for this step. And you don't need to be too thorough with it here. That's good enough for us. We're just gonna go ahead and take all the white inner parts of the plant that doesn't have such a good texture, and I'm just grabbing it and ripping it out. I'll shake the seeds out of it, and boom. Just the jalapeno flesh is what we want here. Boom, rip out the ribs, shake the seeds, done. It's not that difficult. Take out the ribs, shake the seeds, donezo. A lot of people think that the hottest part of the jalapeno is the seeds. That is not true. It is the flesh. You want me to eat this? It's disgusting. Yes, I'd love to be that man in the headlines that dies because he eats the seeds of a jalapeno. All right, guys, so the very first step, you gotta think about what takes longest, which would be roasting the jalapenos. I have my oven preheating to 375. I have my jalapeno halves, and I'm gonna take a sheet tray that I have some tin foil on, and I'm just gonna go ahead and lay out the jalapeno halves just like that. And we're just gonna let them roast in the oven for about 30-40 minutes until they get really soft and a little charred and the perfect texture for a grilled cheese sandwich. All right, guys, here I have some thick cut bacon, and we're gonna put that on the same sheet tray as our jalapenos. That's absolutely no problem. They're gonna take approximately the same amount of time, 20 to 35 minutes, depending on your oven. And it's all going on the same sandwich anyway. So not only will this save you dishes by putting on the same tray, but it will also flavor the jalapenos really well with some nice bacon fat. You can't go wrong. Oven's ready, perfect timing. I'm just gonna go ahead and use the rest of the bacon on this tray. I'll put the jalapenos on top, that's no problem at all. All right, so we got our sheet tray of bacon. We have our jalapeno halves on top, and this is going in at 375 to just cook the bacon crispy and get the jalapenos nice and soft. So when you bite into your sandwich, you're not chewing really crunchy jalapenos. Okay, done. All right, guys, so our bacon and our jalapenos are finished up. You can see the bacon is nice and crispy. It's completely cooked, just like how we love it. And the jalapenos are nice and soft, and we are ready to build our sandwich. I have a beautiful Italian loaf here. That's my choice of bread for the day. I would recommend a whole loaf because the store pre-sliced loaves, they cut the bread so thin. I don't like that. When we're going hard on a grilled cheese, we like that nice thick bread. And you can go ahead and get whatever bread is your favorite. But for me, I like a rustic, pretty good loaf. So we're gonna go ahead and remove the end. The end is still good. There's nothing wrong with the end. Don't throw that away, but I will not make a sandwich with it. It's still good to use for other things like croutons and toast. When we're cutting our bread, we're gonna cut it diagonally. We call this on a bias, just to increase the surface area. Nice, thick pieces of bread. You can't beat that. They don't sell bread in the store like this. They don't sell bread in the store that's pre-sliced to this thickness most of the time. So that's why I recommend buying the whole loaf and cutting it yourself. Nice thick cut. We're gonna wanna have that about 3/4 inch in width. And now I have some great slices here to go ahead and make some beautiful grilled cheese sandwiches. Don't wanna close my eyes. I don't wanna fall asleep, 'cause I miss you, bacon. And I don't wanna miss a thing. All right, guys, here's how easy it's gonna be. We have our cream cheese that's softened. It's been sitting out at room temperature. So I'm gonna go ahead, take a nice, thick spoonful of cream cheese. If cream cheese is not your thing, then maybe you shouldn't be making a jalapeno popper grilled cheese. You're just gonna go ahead and take your softened cream cheese and give it a nice, even spread over your whole sandwich. People are indecisive. Should jalapeno poppers have cream cheese or cheddar cheese? The answer is very simple. It's both. So boom, nice thin layer of cream cheese, down. Our thick cut, extra sharp cheddar. That's right. We're giving 2 slices on each piece of bread, because that's how we do it here. Some nice slices of crispy, meaty, juicy, delicious bacon, and lay it right on the bread. Jalapeno poppers should always have bacon. Boom. Here comes the jalapeno part of the jalapeno popper right on top. And that's what's good about the cream cheese. Jalapenos are nice and spicy. Cream cheese is nice and creamy. All right, guys, so besides sharp cheddar and cream cheese, we're just gonna go ahead and take our Monterey Jack. This is a great melting cheese. It's gonna complement the cream cheese. It's gonna complement the sharp cheddar, the bacon, the jalapenos. This is gonna be the literal and metaphorical glue for our jalapeno popper grilled cheese. Boom, tons of it on there. So we have our pan. It's been heating on a low heat, because since our sandwich is so thick, we're gonna wanna do it nice and low, or else the inside won't melt by the time the bread is toasted. Close it up, just like that. Whoop-pow, big sandwich. I'm not really a big fan of squishing your bread, but you gotta make sure your sandwich is all nice and tight together. Look at those layers. Oh my gosh, this is about to be a good one. Pan's on a low heat. I'm using a pan with a metal handle. Listen. They're both metal. You know why that's good? Because we can stick the whole thing in the oven. With a sandwich this thick, you may not be able to do it entirely in the pan. So we're gonna go ahead and get it nice and crispy, and we're gonna pop it in a 350-degree oven just to go ahead and warm up everything about it and melt the cheese entirely. So I have my pan on a low heat. I'm gonna go ahead and melt some butter in there. You wanna stir it up, make sure the butter gets evenly coating everywhere. Sorry. I'm gonna go ahead and melt the butter nice and evenly coating the whole bottom. And now I'm just gonna go ahead and take my big old delicious sandwich and put it in there. And now on a low to medium heat, we'll give it about 3 to 5 minutes until the side is crispy and golden brown. You guys know what a good grilled cheese looks like. We're gonna hit it with that flip, pop it in the oven, finito, okay? Comprende? Should I hit it with the flip? How sad would that be if I failed? I would land it. Yes, I will. I will land it. I will land it. Anybody who can tell me who this is gets a golden star for the day. My flipping skills were being doubted. So here we go. Perfect. I did it amazingly. It's been about 5 minutes or so in the pan. I have a nice crispy toast. It's not as golden brown as you might want it, but that's okay because we're gonna go in the oven. So as soon as I flip it, I get the soft side down and boom, we're just gonna pop it right in, the whole pan. And we're gonna give it about 3 to 5 minutes to meltify in the meltification device, okay? You guys wanna see a trick? Let me go ahead. I spent my whole life practicing for this moment. I did it the first time when you weren't looking. Ta-da! 25 years I've been working on this trick. and I'm gonna run it your direction. Let it go. Go, go.
All right, we're done here.
And I have perfected it. I've been thinking about taking that one on America's Got Talent. The main part of the performance is going good for me. I just need to work on sticking the landing. I'm trying to do the... Yeah, that part needs a little refining. Did you get that? That's good, right? All right, guys, we've been in there for about 5 minutes. It's time to take it out. I can see all our cheese is melted. We're done. Look at that beautiful sandwich. Let's go ahead, cut it up and taste it. Guys, remember, when you take your pan out of the oven, the handle will be hot, so have a towel here with you. Don't get burned. Listen to that nice crust we got established here. All right, guys, we can see the cheese is all meltified. Let's go ahead and check that cross-section cut. Oh my goodness. We have that nice, gooey, sharp cheddar in there. You can see some cream cheese up top to cool down the hot jalapeno peppers. We got a lot of bacon going on. Oh my, does that look delicious. We gotta try it. Need a little bit of everything. The bacon, the Monterey Jack, the sharp cheddar, the jalapenos. This looks like a good spot. Guys, my face is clean. I would be so happy to pay $15 for this sandwich at a restaurant. Comes with some fries. $20, I'd be happy. It's nice and hefty. It's cheesy. It's spicy. It's bacony. It's crispy. It's satisfying. You can't go wrong. Look at that cheese melting out of there. Oh my goodness. That cream cheese is the perfect little bit of coolant for the hot spicy jalapenos. The bacon, this really does taste like your favorite bar appetizer in between bread. And it couldn't be any easier to make. This was about 6-7 ingredients. This sandwich does not take much effort at all. The longest part of it is just your bacon and your jalapenos cooking. But as soon as that's done, you can go ahead and assemble this sandwich and cook it in less than 10 minutes. You guys can definitely go ahead and make this one at home. I left it as easy as possible that still produces a very good, high quality result. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate each and every one of you who come to support Chef Sawyer Sunday. Go ahead and subscribe, like, comment, and cook this. See you guys next week. Arrivederci. Cut.